So we've now added an animation curve property to the animation path class, and using this property in combination with the object inspector, we can open up a graph editor and build a curve that will control the motion of the cube on the x-axis over time. And what I want to do now is to configure the animation path class so that we can interact with that cube and that curve and bring it all into motion. Now, to do that, I'm going to be adding 3 new variables that we're going to use in a coroutine that we will create to actually code the motion for this cube. So these variables I'm going to insert them here beneath the animation curve line, and I'm going to create the first one, which will be public float total travel time. I'm going to initialize that to a value of 5 seconds. Notice that this variable is set to public, meaning that we can edit its values from the object inspector if we choose. The total travel time variable represents the total amount of time in seconds it will take the cube to move from its starting point to reach its destination. So it's going to spend 5 seconds traveling, and this value is going to be multiplied by the values on the horizontal axis of our graph. So right now those values range between 0 to 1, and at time 1.0 that will be multiplied by this total travel time to construct a value of 5 seconds. Now I'm going to insert a second variable, which is going to be travel speed, and this will represent the speed of the cube as it moves over time. I'm going to set this initially to a value of 50, meaning 50 world units per second. And then I'm going to create a third value, which is going to be range. Actually, I'm going to call this x range, and it's going to represent the total amount of deviation, or it's going to be a multiplier for the deviation of the cube on the x-axis, and it's going to be multiplied by the vertical values of the graph. So using this x range value, we can multiply or scale the amount of translation that is applied to the cube on the x-axis as it zigzags and curves its way to its destination. So these are the 3 variables that we are going to be using, and what I'm going to do next is to create a coroutine that will call upon these variables in combination with the curve to animate the cube over time. So let's see how to do that next.